Okay boys, here we are with my Himalayan 450. We're gonna test it on some Singletrack that I rode on my Beta 500 earlier, and I'll try and overlay a few things for comparison. I want to try this just because this little section has some up and down areas, and we're gonna ride a connector to the back side of the B-loop, and then we're gonna ride a trail. But for the most part, this is kind of a lot of up and down. It's kind of flowy. It's not super whooped out. And the reason why I'm making this video is I think this Himalayan is a great bike. I lowered the tire pressure. I'm down to 22. I am getting a wobble though in the front end, which I don't really know why. I'll have to deal with that later. But when I get up to speed, I got a little shake. I don't have the rubber bushings in the handlebars anymore. The mount right here, the handlebar mount. So I didn't ride this short section earlier, but we're gonna try it. And the main reason why I wanted to make this, because I'm so impressed with the Himalayan. I gotta take my mirrors off. But I didn't have the part to put the plastic bending mirror on there, so we're stuck with these mirrors. But like I said, I'm just so impressed with the Himalayan 450 as a bike that, you know, like riding it in the woods here, if you're on a little adventure, the bike's fun. The standing position is really good. And it's a fun bike. You gotta be aware, it's a bit wider. It's definitely a bit wider than my 500. So some areas in here are really tight, and you may be able to do them, but you gotta be careful. You might hit your levers. Like this connector is definitely not super simple. I mean, but what's crazy is riding this through the trail is so damn comfortable. This bike is just so comfortable in general. I like the rigid bushings and the handlebars. I just got to figure out what's going on with the front tire on this. I'm just riding through here at first right now because this is a little tighter area. Get going to second there. So, you know what? I didn't hit the connector yet. Okay, my trail map here must be old. But we're gonna go this way. I'm pretty sure I did that earlier. So this continues on the connector. Don't want to grab one of these brake lever or clutch or shifter. Okay, we'll stand up. What's weird is the standing position on this bike between the bars and the pegs is like I have a further reach than on my dirt bike, and I really like that. Okay, I'm not sure where. Woo, we got some deep sand here, boys. Gotta find where the trail goes. I'm lugging the motor a real lot, but I know the trail's up here. Oh yeah, we got a wet spot here. Oh, it's super sandy in this little section. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, one big disadvantage. These tires are not up to snuff, and the extra weight, whew, that was a close one. This big sandy section, almost lost it. Let's get some grass over here. This is where this bike really struggles compared to the dirt bike. Because of the extra weight, and these tires aren't quite as good, it'll wash out really easy. But if you take your time, it'll do it no problem. You're just not gonna race through here. Oh. Yeah, see, we were almost totally sideways there. Neutral. Here we go. We could get out of this area that we need to get into the woods. All right, maybe this ain't such a great idea. Wow, big tree branch. I tell you what, I'm struggling. Came through here earlier. Just beating up my bike. Oh yeah. This section I remember, it was kind of miserable. Trying to get my weight back, but this is too soft a sand for going this slow. We're kind of paddling. Alright, we're getting back to the woods. This is real sandy. I remember this area, so I gotta be careful. It's not quite in the woods 100% yet. So if you're riding a Himalayan off-road and sandy trails like that, you gotta be real careful. Put a motocross tire on your front, otherwise you're gonna have a lot of washouts. Yeah. Yeah, the speed at which I go through here in this versus 500 is night and day. I got an itch in my neck. I could probably go a little faster than this had I had a real dirt bike tire on the front. The back is fine, but I need to get my speed up so I can get on top of the sand. But it's just so soft. I think I'm gonna skip out on the harder section of the trail I was planning on doing. But if I stand up, get my weight back, I could ride this. I don't know what I just hit, but you gotta really be careful with the stick. But this is definitely a challenge for this bike. But good thing it has a good standing position. We're on the trail. I don't know why my front tire would be out of balance. I'm gonna have to pull it off and check it when I get home. Finally, here's the tighter wood stuff. Now, is this fun? The single track on the Hemi? It could be if the trail was not sandy, but I wouldn't want to do a whole day of riding this. Like, Hemi's best connecting the trails. It does a really good job going from trail to trail, you know, taking the road sections and stuff. Oh, you know what I forgot? Gotta turn off my ABS. Alright. ABS off. Okay. I know the sand gets really crazy up ahead. I wonder where my nearest road is, because this is technically a little bit too hard than I want to do. Big hole. Is good though. Whoa. Pretty steep there. I got a tree stuck on my foot. I think I'm dragging it. Alright. I think we're going to have to make a decision pretty soon where to go. Well, if nothing, this video will show that the Hemi can do it. I mean, this is Michigan V-Loop single track, and it's not hard, but it's not crazy easy either. We're going down a long downhill here. I gotta try and pick my line so I don't drag bottom. I hit my pegs a few times. But we're able to do it. Oop. There are some spots where it gets a little narrow. Right here. Not a problem. One of the nice things about riding the Himalayan when you're riding off-road like this is you're low to the ground, even with the seat in a high position. Alright, that was a little close. And the motor is a lugger, which is pretty nice. I know I'm not going too fast, but it's still fun. Oh man, when I hit that hole, my foot almost came out the peg because I hit the bottom. Need a little more ground clearing. I don't think I hit bottom, but I was like right there. Whoa. My motocross boots kind of getting hung up a little on the peg. Woo. Ooh, real sandy here. Get some sand on our brakes to get squeaky. It's a little tight here, so I'm gonna go slow. Tell you what, my forearms are getting a workout. I'm really pushing the bike around. Trying not to hit my mirrors. Well, we made it to the road. Do we do the uphill? Oh man, there's a short uphill section up ahead. What have we? I mean, it's a long uphill. So this is not as flowy as A-Loop, which I rode in my earlier Himalayan video and it crashed. This is a lot more technical, tighter turns, more whoops and stuff. A lot of root. Ooh. Little mud puddles. So this is the type of trail that I wouldn't want to do on here for a long period of time. Oh, this would be like if I had to connect something, or if I want a challenge. It can easily do it. Whoa. Whoa, we almost lost the front end there, boys. I got in the very inside corner of that mud hole and it just started washing. So every rut you got to get the bottom or you could lose that front end. This tire just doesn't have the amount of grip a dirt bike tire has. I kind of want to do that uphill, even though I know it's going to be really hard. Oh, start washing there too. We're getting near the road on this one.